This next video that you're going to watch is all about preserving eggs or egg storage. And you might be thinking, egg storage, eggs are only good for a couple weeks. No, actually, eggs are good for a very long time. We had been reading about egg storage and how to test to see if an egg is bad. By the time you're getting the eggs in the grocery store, they're already months old. Possibly. Pretty much. Check with your grocer. Anyways, I don't recommend you do any of these. I'm going to be on the safe side and say, don't do anything of what we've done. We did this because we could, because we were curious, and because we had done a lot of reading and research, and we were like, hey, I wonder how long they stay good for. Notice in the video, though, I'm not the one doing the sniff test, and I'm not actually the one that did the taste testing. I did eat them afterwards, after my husband took a first bite and a second bite and a third bite, and then I realized, oh, he's not throwing it up or like literally hurling over in massive pain. He's gonna live? Is he gonna live? Anyways, this was a test for us, and we wanted to see how long we could store eggs if we needed to. This is going to be one part of our chicken videos. We get a lot of eggs during the summer, and we took two ways of preserving them. One was coating them with mineral oil, and the other was freezing them. So all summer long, I took, well, at the end of the summer, as the eggs started to taper down, I did two tests. I took the fresh eggs, I took 2 eggs, and would beat it up to make them scrambled type eggs, and then I put them in muffin tins, and 2 eggs fit perfectly in a muffin tin, and I call them egg pucks. So each puck is 2 eggs, and then every night I take however many eggs we eat 2 per person in the morning. I take out however many we're going to need the next morning for breakfast, and I put them in a container, and they're still kind of frozen because it's really cold in the house. We let them defrost, and then we will fry them up. Yeah, yesterday we did our first try, and it worked out really good, so I will put up a picture of what our breakfast looks like after we are finished frying them up. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you shortly.
Let's do it with one we already...
Well, let's just talk about what we did. We saved these eggs on 9/13 of 2013. That's when they were laid. And we put them with we rubbed mineral, or coated them with mineral oil, the food grade mineral oil that you get from like a drugstore. And then we stored them up in the pump house, which is at about 55 to 50 degrees. And now to test them, the way you test an egg is you take it and apparently you put it in water gently, and if it floats, it's bad, and if it sinks, it is good. And I'm saying that one is probably a sinker. So the first one that we did...
Well, being on the bottom, I'd say it's a sinker.
Yeah, I know, huh? That's pretty cool. So the first one that we did, we opened up, and this is what he looks like. He actually looks really good. So he's going to go into our muffin mix.
Do you want another one for the muffins?
Yes, I need one more for the muffins.
You're trusting me to crack an egg on video?
Yeah. That's the kitty food. Hey, you didn't even break the yolk, although it doesn't matter. That looks pretty good. Do the smell test.
Smells like an egg.
Smells like an egg. Okay, there you go. Okay, so out of both the storage methods, I like this one the best. The other storage,
opposed to freezing?
As opposed to the freezing. I like this one the best.
I do too. I wonder how long, we should do a test and see how long these last.
We still have another container, another
18 count in the storage.
We do. I didn't see those.
Yeah, there's one that was directly across the front, and then there was another one on the coffee that we have up there.
And this one was on the coffee.
Okay, well then there's still another one with the canned foods.
Okay.
So, okay. So this one, I like this one much better than the freezing because I don't have to wait. I just have to have a thing of water and soak them. And the other ones I had to wait to defrost.
You don't have to soak them, you just float them.
Float them. Well, hopefully they don't float. If they float, it's like...
What happens if they're not on the bottom, but not on the top?
Then that's your discretion. Do you want to eat that or not?
Just asking.
Your muffins.
Just asking.
Just saying, your muffins.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
I will also go to say, now that you've watched the video, the first set of eggs that you watched were 6 months old. The second set, you heard me mention that there was another container in the pump house off to the side. That set we waited 3 more months, so at 9 months we started eating them. And I will tell you that's probably the longest that I personally would wait for eggs. Yeah, that's probably the longest. The whites were really just watery, and it took a much longer time for them to cook, and I wouldn't have used them for any baked goods. That's just it. I wouldn't have used them for any baked goods at all. I actually, probably thinking about it, should have hard-boiled a couple of them to see how they would have turned out hard-boiled. I'm not quite sure, and I'm not going to do the test again unless I have to. And that's the whole gist of this. You know, like this video if you do, comment below if you have any questions. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet and you want to go along this journey. Right now we are going through blasting of the past of the old videos that were on a prior channel that we had. We're going through, we're putting each one of them up, and I'm talking about what we learned from them. After that, we're actually going to go into a whole nother segment in these videos, and we're going to have a little shocking surprise for you. It's actually a really nice surprise for me. We'll talk to you guys later. Hit that notification bell, smash it, and welcome into the new decade. Bye, you guys.